Castaway Cruise nerds, welcome back aboard. It's a very early and very cool morning here in Miami, Florida. It is currently 72 degrees, and from what the weather forecast says on the TV, it's supposed to be a high of 75. So hopefully it's warmer than that later, but that's okay. I am on a ship, and it's a Disney ship with the Disney crew members of the Disneymagic. That's all that matters to me right now, and Mama as well. But so normally I would be sad today because we would have to disembark and go home and go back to reality. But we are doing a consecutive cruise, so a back-to-back. We just completed our first cruise, and now we're doing our second cruise. The second cruise is the 5-night Western Caribbean cruise, and it's a Marvel Day at Sea. Whoop, whoop. So I'm very excited. Now, Mom and I have done a Marvel Day at Sea before, but it has been a few years. So I'm very excited to see all the offerings that Disneymagic has for Marvel Day at Sea this year. And then, but it's Dad's first time, so we're very excited for him, and he is super duper excited to do a Marvel Day at Sea because he is a Marvel Universe fan. Not a diehard fan, but he is a Marvel Universe fan. So I'm excited to see his reaction for Marvel Day at Sea. And then, of course, we do have our Marvel Day at Sea shirts and masks. So we're excited to wear those on Marvel Day at Sea. But anyways, so we are just wrapping up, making sure we have all of our documentation for when we get off the ship to come back on, like our passports and our port arrival form. I did the health questionnaire already, so that's taken care of. So that's one thing I don't have to worry about. And then at breakfast, I'm just going to make sure everything looks good to go, make sure we have everything before we disembark. And also on disembarkation morning, do not forget to put this in the drop box, either at the restaurant or guest services before you get off. It will help the crew improve or see where they have been excellent. So we are wrapping up right now, and we're heading down to Animators for breakfast. See you soon, cruise nerds. Alright, cruise nerds. So, as you can see, debarkation morning. Now I just have a backpack because I just need certain stuff. And I'm going to, had to say hello to the crew.
Morning.
Good morning. Welcome back.
Hello. Alright, Christmas. So I am on a mission, of course, to get to the table. And everybody is coming. So anyways, we're going to go order breakfast. I'll see y'all soon. Well, once again, a very good morning. As you noticed, we did make it to Animators for breakfast. Our breakfast this morning is at 8 a.m. and that's what it is for debarkation morning for second seating. And this morning in the Animators palette, they do have on the screens different movies, like the original sketchings and paintings from the movies. So when they were doing the drawings for the movies in the early days before it was released to the public, which I think is a definitely awesome touch for sure. Not just because it's Animators, but anyways, so I got my usual Route 66, and we're gonna have a nice lunch in Cabanas today once Dad arrives. Dad actually did make it to his gate. We got him a non-stop flight to Miami, and then he's taking Disney Cruise Line transportation from Miami Airport to the port. And there's 2 locations to meet the Disney representatives at the Miami Airport, and I'll have to look it up or ask Dad where he had to go to meet them, and I will let you know at a later time today once he gets here, so I can find that info out. Now, it looks like our breakfast is arriving, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap up right here, and I will see you real soon after, and once we get situated in D Lounge, because that's where all the back-to-back cruisers will meet by 9:30. That is the time that we have to meet. So I will let you know the process. So, alright, cruise nerds. So I actually did get to meet a few of you during this particular cruise, the 4-day, and it was so awesome. It made me feel good, and I know
Disneymagic guests, may I have your attention, please? Local customs and border protection have now cleared the Disneymagic, and at this time, all guests are welcome to disembark the ship via the gateway located on deck-free midship. Please have your key to road card out and ready to be swiped off the ship. Once inside the terminal building, you may be required to provide a proof of citizenship for the inspection by Customs and Border Protection. Please do not forget to drop off your comment cards in boxes provided next to the gateway and outside each of the respective restaurants. Be advised that no fresh fruits, vegetables, plant materials, meat, or animal products may be brought off the ship. If you have any of these items, please discard them in the embassy bins as you disembark. This is the last and final opportunity for any lost and found items from this voyage. Please visit the guest services desk on deck-free midship for one final check before disembarking the vessel. Once again, all guests are welcome to disembark the ship at this time via the gateway located on deck-free midship. We thank you for sailing with us on board the beautiful Disneymagic and wish you a safe and pleasant journey home.
alright, cruise nerds. So if you probably heard, I'm not, of course I can't hear while it's recording, but if you did hear that message or did not, it's just saying, hey, it's all clear to go. You can go ahead and disembark the ship. Make sure you don't have any fresh fruits or vegetables while getting off the ship, and make sure you have all the documentation needed. Now, we are waiting to enter D Lounge right over there to do our back-to-back sailings, and I think it's not too much of a different process, but of course I will let you know later once we get back on the ship and I go through it. So make sure you have your vaccines or your vaccine card, if you are of course just the double dosed, or depending on what kind of shot you have, as well as if you are in the 90-day recovery, make sure you have your letter and your positive COVID test, and then also passports and or birth certificates with a state-issued ID if you're 15 years and older, or just the birth certificate if you're 14 years and younger. But of course, like I said, we're just hanging out right now, waiting for D Lounge to open and be there by 9:30. So we can be the last off the ship, but the first back on to the ship. So that part is still the same so far. But like I said, I will go over that process later in the day to kind of give you an idea of what it's like. So, see you all real soon, cruise nerds. Alright, cruise nerds, so we made it on board, back on board. The process to get back was a little chaotic, and I mean, it's the same as before, but it has a little bit more, and it was confusing. I'll explain everything later once we get, once I write everything down. So, and tell you what we went through, what we had to do to meet, and what our experience was. Obviously, it's a different experience for everybody, so I'm not saying it's going to be the same for you or for little Jimmy, whatnot, but it was definitely different and confusing, so there wasn't really much instruction to it, but I will definitely explain it sometime today for sure. And today is Valentine's, so by the time this goes up, Valentine's will already be over, so I hope everyone has a magical Valentine's Day. And so we're enjoying the deck, and we went to go. We got a complimentary coffee since we are back-to-back cruisers, which is nice. It's still nice, but I mean, there's nobody on. It's so nice to actually enjoy the deck with nobody on board for a few minutes. But here's what the deck looks like without anybody on it before the next group of people get on. So, and we were clear of the sail, so it was a plus. Now we're just waiting for Dad to get here. His flight landed, and he called me. He got to the location at Miami Airport to get the next bus, and he said it was going to be about a 15-minute wait. And I told him like what he had to do, and what he basically has to do is just get there and show his QR code and whatnot, just like if he was a brand new guest, which obviously he is for this cruise. He's not a back-to-back cruiser like Mom and I, and so we'll see how his process is going. But anyways, it's nice. It's a little chilly today. It's cool. It's in the low to mid 70s today here in Miami. So it's a little bit on the cooler side for us. But hey, I would take it over the hot heat any day right now. So, but now we're just exploring the ship and seeing what else is to offer before everyone else gets on board. None of the locations for lunch are open yet, which is fine with us. So we're gonna take our stuff back to the stateroom real quick, put that away, and then go to lunch once Dad gets here and he gets settled and whatnot. So anyways, enough with the chit chat. Here's deck 9 midship.
Disneymagic, please open the water.
Well, Ahoy Cruise Nerds, and welcome back. So we finally got Dad on board, and he said that the process to get off the plane and everything was a smooth process. So there's a lot of like QR code at the airport, but he said like once he got through security, he said one of the representatives for Disney Cruise Line said, "Hi, Mr. John, I'm waiting for you." And that's my dad's name, John. And he was just tickled to death by that. He was really impressed on that. And so definitely look for the representatives. And then you're good to go. He just had to wait a few minutes for the bus. But other than that, he said it was smooth to get here and get checked in. But now we're here at Cabanas, and we're actually gonna enjoy lunch. So see you soon, cruise nerds. Ahoy, cruise nerds. So as you know, it's embarkation day today. Now, one thing that you can do for your stateroom is onboard gifts or onboard amenities, as Disney Cruise Line calls them, and it'll come on embarkation day. You cannot, on particular items, you cannot choose what day it comes. It'll come on embarkation day. The only exceptions is, like, location wise or date, is the birthday cakes or wine packages. That's the only two things that you can select the date and or location on that. And of course you can see that online under onboard amenities. Now, I got myself something, since it is Marvel Day at Sea. I got myself a Marvel blanket to kind of set the mood. So I'll show you right now. So this is the bag that it comes with to keep it. This is a blanket, but it does have the Marvel logo with some of the Avengers logos as well, like Doctor Strange, Black Widow, Iron Man, and of course you can put like a little note with it, and of course like this, Marvel Superheroes at Sea pillow blanket, and I put Marvel Day at Sea just for me. So let's take a look at it real quick. And these bags that it comes in is very, very sturdy. So, and I'll be right back. It's a little hard to get out with one hand. I'll be right back, guys, with the blanket. See you soon. Okay, cruise nerds, I am back. So, it was a little difficult to get out, so I went ahead and like somewhat opened it up. Now, normally it would be on the bed and or couch, depending on what all you got. But I just thought I'd show you from the get-go, like how it's in the bag and whatnot. And let's bring out this little beauty. And oh my gosh, love it. Oh my gosh, and it's soft too. And let's see here, guys. Sorry about this, guys. Okay. And look at there. Look at that. It's got all the Avengers on it. I like that. It looks better than the pillow than on the website. So that's the blanket. Now this particular one does come with a pillow. Now I'm getting the pillow out, guys. So you hear plastic, that's just me getting it out. Okay. And then that's the pillow. Pretty cool, ain't it? I like it. And it's very soft. And it has marble on the back. And it looks like this has like a zipper on the bottom. So if you need to like wash the pillow or just wash it separately, it should have instructions on it of how to wash it and whatnot. And this is after tax $63 and change. So that's how much this particular Marvel blanket and pillow is. $63 and some change when you order. And you do get an amenity confirmation order when you do check out on your own. If you do through a cast member on the phone, do ask them to send you a copy of the confirmation. Okay? So guys, that is an amenity order that you can get. And this particular blanket, from what I've seen online, it's available on all 4 ships. The Disney Dream, Disney Wonder, Disneymagic, and Disney Fantasy. Now, there are select items that are like either Marvel or Star Wars that are only on select ships and or sailings. Like the Star Wars merchandise, majority of that is only on the Disney Fantasy. Some of it can be on the Disney Dream and vice versa. So, check it out. It is under already booked. And it's closer to the bottom near the Castaway Club tab. And it should say onboard gifts or onboard amenities. And I'll try to make sure to put the screenshot right here, so you can kind of see where it's at. Alright, cruise nerds. So we're back here at the Walt Disney Theater. Tonight is Tangled, so still 2 shows, of course. Tonight and tomorrow night it's Tangled. They skip a night And then the last 2 nights, Thursday and Friday, it is Disney Dreams, an Enchanted Classic. And it was really nice. And one thing that they're going to do, so on Wednesday, which is day number 3, it is a sea day. The first of the 2 sea days. That's going to be Marvel Day at Sea. And on sea day, here in the Walt Disney Theater, during the day, there's 3 different times that you're going to see Journey into the Mystic Arts with Doctor Strange. And then the movie that night is Shang-Chi and the Legend of Ten Rings. So we got a lot planned for that day, and we're very, very excited. So now we just gotta wait until another 30 minutes to enter the theater to see Tangled, the musical. So see you soon, real soon, cruise nerds. Alright, cruise nerds, so we're also waiting to leave Port of Miami to leave out on our second part of our journey. And it looks like the Celebrity Summit, which is this ship right here, you can't quite see it, looks like it's their turn to leave out. And possibly it would be us next. I am not 100% sure how they're doing the schedule. But you can also see, like, well, over there is the Sheriff's Department and also the Navy. And those are the people that make sure that the ships stay safe until they get out to sea. And it's actually cold, and as you can probably tell by my hair and by the sound, it is very windy here in the Port of Miami, and it's really cold, at least to us. It's like low 70s, I think, but it feels colder than that, because especially with the wind. But yeah, traffic again today across the way, major traffic, and it is 5 o'clock. Florida traffic at 5 is crazy. But anyways, so I just thought I'd come see how it is out on deck. Hardly anybody here on deck, guys. It's very quiet. And I think there's like roughly 1,400 guests on board. And there's roughly 160 plus returning guests of that 1,400. So that's not too bad. We're getting back. It's roughly 400 more than last cruise, so it's definitely it's going up. The numbers are going up for sure on how many people are on the cruise ship. Now tomorrow is Castaway Key Day, so it's a little bit different this one. It is the Western Caribbean Cruise 5-night sailing Marvel Day at Sea. And so tomorrow is Castaway, and then we have a day at sea, then Cozumel. Now we're not getting off in Cozumel, but I will do kind of like I did for Nassau. I will do my recommendations of port adventures for Nassau. I mean for Cozumel, like I did for Nassau, and let you know what I recommend and everything like that. And then there's another day at sea before we come back to the Port of Miami. And so that's the kind of idea. I am getting off in Cozumel because I do need to get a patch for my backpack that I have. Now I don't have my backpack that has the patches because I am still currently adding more patches to it, and I think I have to get another backpack in order to put more patches on. So there's a lot of places I visited, so maybe by the next cruise I'll show it off. So, but anyways, this is where I'm going to wrap it up for now because it is chilly, and I am going to head down in to kind of keep warm because I have sleeveless on today. Exactly. So hi cruise nerds. So we just got out of the show, and compared to last cruise, this cruise is much more rockier. That's okay with us. I mean, we can notice it, but we know how to sea legs. As you probably heard Mom, we have our sea legs, so we know how to walk it. But we know who the newbies are because they're trying to learn how to walk and get their sea legs. But now we're headed to the room. 5. Oh, I love that sound. We are now headed back to the room, and we are going to get changed for dinner. We're in Lumiere's tonight, and it's going to be an amazing amazing 5 days on the cruise. Tomorrow's Castaway. So, until then, this is where I'm going to wrap it up. And I'll see you real soon at dinner time. Alright, cruise nerds. So, as you can see, we made it to Lumiere's. And we're only here for one night. And then the next 2 nights we're in Animators. I apologize. Last cruise we're in Lumiere's twice. But this cruise, we're only here once. Animators twice. And Rapunzel's twice. So we can at least experience those 2 restaurants' regular menu at least once, and then have a specialty menu the other night. So I'm excited about that, and to share about Marvel Day at Sea. Of course, I'll have my usual vlog, and then I'll do a separate vlog for just the activities that are done during the day for Marvel Day at Sea. Just to kind of get you an idea of what to expect during Marvel Day. And I'm really excited and to see what they have to offer this year. And I'm going to go by the store and see what they have for merchandise to kind of have an idea, see what they have to offer. But until then, we're going to go look at the menu and see what they have tonight. This is not my favorite menu, but that's okay. I'm probably just going to get the steak tonight, which it was really good the other night. So until then, see you soon, cruise nerds. Alright, cruise nerds, so we're back. So we got to enjoy our dinner, which was very delicious tonight. And we got to enjoy the Mickey and Friends at Sea, which it's cute, but it doesn't really go well with this restaurant. I mean, it's a cute show, don't get me wrong, I really enjoy it, but I guess the atmosphere and the ambiance of this. But it's dessert time, and I got the strawberry shortcake, and Mom and Dad, it's the apple tartan, right? With a little bit of ice cream, so it actually looks really good, glazed and everything, so very, very delish. So we're gonna go enjoy this before it melts away and runs away, as I would say for the other desserts Mom and Dad got. Normally, one second, I'm just getting some videos.
Yeah, this other room is clearly they've traveled from further, probably a little bit. Yeah.
Well, Ahoy cruise nerds, dinner was great. So we're headed up to Cove area to enjoy a little bit of an evening breeze and to enjoy a little bit of night sky. So can't go wrong with that. It's definitely beautiful, and it's rocky tonight, majorly rocky. So and of course, from a distance, my mom's right over there in the white. She's all covered up. It's really cool up here. So, but anywho, I will be back in a few minutes after I get settled, because I need to get myself. Hey, Jibon. Because I need to get myself a drink. And once all right, cruise nerds. So we came back to the stateroom because it was a little chilly up on deck, but it is, obviously, like I said, today's Valentine's. And they did 2 swans kissing each other. And then, what is this? You have, it looks like, oh, it's a body wash infused buffer and polish all in one. Oh, so they gave us 2. And then, of course, our chocolates. And we have 3, since we have 3 people in the stateroom now. And that's sweet. So this is like a little happy Valentine's from captains, officers, and crew. Wish you a happy Valentine's 2022. Oh, that's sweet. Oh, so romantic. Another Valentine's in the books. So this is where I'm going to wrap this portion for now. And yeah, so see you real soon, cruise nerds.